Hi, this is Keith Bryant for Global SMT and Packaging at Productronica India, and I'm here with Nilesh from the Indian Institute of Technology, and we're going to talk about some of the great things that he's participating in that are going to help our industry. So Nilesh, the first question is, I guess, tell me about the exciting stuff.
Sure. So thanks for the introduction. Right now, I'll give very brief introduction about myself. I'm an assistant professor in IIT Kanpur in the Department of Material Science and Engineering. And prior to joining IIT Kanpur, I worked at Intel as packaging R&D engineer. So I'm trying to bring some of the knowledge that I gained in industry to academia and trying to bridge this gap that everyone talks about between academia and industry. So as part of some of our efforts, what we are doing is through some of the CSR initiatives from NMtronics India as well as McDermid Alpha, we are setting up a center of excellence as well as a lab that's going to help electronics industry to, one, with skills development, second, with new research, new technology development, and third, with support to any startups or any industry in India for designing new process, new product, designing new technology. So through that, we are planning to set up entire SMT line as a CSR initiative from NMtronics India, where it's going to be called NMtronics Center of Excellence for Electronics Manufacturing and Skills Development. That is one part, and second will be a McDermid Alpha Thermal Reliability Lab, where that lab will focus on all different type of thermal reliability testing and failure analysis. So both of these combining will, we expect, help Indian electronics industry grow and develop new talent in India. And that's going to be based in IIT Kanpur campus in Kanpur.
Wow, that's a very broad picture. So you're going to go from skills training to let's say upskilling engineers, to be an incubator for new startups, and also like a new product introduction line with the production line that NMtronics are setting up. And obviously you will have engineers who are training and learning, running that line as well.
So there will be engineers who can get trained over there. So any industry who wants to hire new technicians, new operators, or advanced engineers who want to, who the industry would like to have some advanced knowledge, right? Will have curriculum for all different levels of employees, and based on the requirements, based on the industry need, we'll tweak the curriculum and then provide the training program. So those students or whoever industry needs to hire, they can get trained at IIT Kanpur, and afterwards, after the training program is over, they can get either internships or full-time jobs in the industry. So that is going to be one major part of all of these.
And it's a major thing because everyone that I'm talking to here is talking about how India is growing, and it's really good that you're going to be training the engineers that are effectively going to fuel that growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's a big it's a big gap that's quite often missing, and also the new product introduction area for let's say even small medium-sized companies where they can get things built. In the UK and in Europe, I have seen a lot of what we call technopolis, where they put in a production line, but the problem is getting real-life product for the guys that they're training to actually be able to build and test and in some cases improve the design on and do all the stuff that you'd be doing in like a real-life factory. It's fine building dummy boards, but at the end of the day, it's a dummy board.
It's a dummy board, exactly.
It's not a real product, it's not real life. So this is really good to hear.
Thank you. And along with that, of course, being an IIT, we have to focus on research. So these facilities, both of these facilities are going to help significantly in developing new R&D products or new R&D technology, new research and new technology in India. So we plan to develop new IP that is based in India that will help grow entire ecosystem in India.
Wow, that's a big step and a bold move. But I think if any country could make it happen, from what I've seen in India in the time that I've been coming here, then India would make it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, you have a government which is supporting industry generally, but also heavily focused towards electronics, not only in manufacturing but in development and putting together almost let's say an ecosystem for electronics, from semiconductor from fab to back end to assembly, and now OEMs and even equipment manufacturing for the products. So yeah, it's really exciting times.
And especially all this equipment that we are going to set up as part of this NMtronics Center are going to be all state of the art, including Fuji pick and place, Oyoung, solder paste inspection, and Heller reflow. And so
you're training engineers on
the latest technology.
Yeah, the best stuff that they can be working on and the things that they're going to experience in real life. So Nilesh, all I can do is wish you every success, my friend.
Thank you.
And I'm going to keep a close eye on this, and at least say this time next year we'll talk about it again.
Absolutely. We hope to have our SMT line and the thermal reliability lab, both of those ready by that time. It should be up and running is what our expectation.
I will wait to see. And I know you're a strong advocate like myself for the SMTA, so I'm sure they're going to be a big part of what's happening going forward. So thank you again for your time and sharing all this good information with us.
Thanks a lot.
That's Keith Bryant for Global SMT and Packaging at Productronica India, signing off.
NMT Automation introduces the Mark series for uniform and precise laser marking. The Mark I, with a single laser source, ensures high accuracy marking on a single stage conveyor system. Meanwhile, the Mark II delivers laser marking with a flipper for both sides of the PCB, offering flexibility, efficiency, and superior quality for all your traceability needs in the electronics manufacturing industry.